guys, it's Angelina and I'm back with another video, and I look redonkulous right now because one side of my eye is done and this side is bare. And today's look is going to be this look right here. It's kind of like really, not kinda, it's really dramatic type of Christmas look. Like I was getting Christmas vibes because I was like, you know what, I want to do like a Christmas look type thing. And I did this look and I just came up with this look. So yeah, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on watching my video. Oh my gosh, guys, look, my Milani blush. Look it, like, do you guys see the cracks? Like, it's literally shattered. I literally opened it and like, I don't know why, but I had a feeling it was gonna break. So I like opened it and like not even like the part like where it's like holding, like the literal product like flopped out, and it literally like, it plopped out like so perfect, but like with cracks. And as I was like picking it up to like put it back in, that's when like it cracks. It's not really like a big like, oh my gosh, because it wasn't like a product I always picked up. But like, it does suck when your makeup breaks. It's like, why? I don't understand. So I'm gonna start off with this NYX base. It's the full coverage concealer and it is in the shade beige. It reminds me a lot of the like soft ochre, because like it comes in like this little like thing, so it looks like that. But I've never owned the soft ochre one, so I don't really know, but just how I see it like on YouTube and stuff. So I'm just like putting concealer all over my eyelid. I really like this to like as a base. Only like I literally use this as a base all the time. So I'm gonna take the Stay Matte Rimmel powder right here. It looks like that right there. It's really cheap. It's like $4, $5 honestly, like $6, like around there. It's like less than $10 though. But it's really sheer, like it's not like full coverage powder or anything like that. So like don't get your hopes up. But like it's just to keep you matte all day. And I like to pack this on all over my eyelid because I do get oily lids. So yeah, if you if you have like dry lids, you don't really need this. Like you can just use the base and then just start off with your eyeshadows. But if I don't set my eyes, I literally will crease up like everywhere, and like this eye look will look like a disaster. So I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush. This is actually the same brush as I used to set like my eyes, but this one I use for like concealer, setting my concealer and like powders and stuff. This one's is a big fluffy brush that I use for like eyeshadow, but they're literally the same thing. This one's just broken. I need tape to like tape it up because I don't really want to buy a new one because I feel like it's just broken. Like I could literally tape it up or something or glue it. So I'm going to start off with this eyeshadow palette. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette, of course. I love this. This is like the palette that I use to like do all like these fun looks. Like it literally has like rows, like sections where like you can have like fun color with it too. Like I really like this palette. This is like a palette for everybody. Like if you want to have like neutral shades or like fun like shades like this, like you can literally like do whatever you want with a palette, you know. I'm gonna use a transition, so I'm gonna mix these two shades right here. I literally got this palette the day it launched at Morphe, because the day I went to Morphe, it's the day the Jaclyn Hill palette came out, and like this look is gonna be really messy, just saying. So like don't even worry if like if you try and like recreate this look, like if you see like all this like fallout and everything, trust me, you will get fallout. I got a lot of fallout like on this side, so I just cleaned it up with some concealer. I'm gonna take this green color right here, and I'm just, oh no, no. So I'm gonna take this brown shade right here. It's like a chocolatey cocoa kind of color, and then I'm gonna like do this just to deepen it up right here. So I'm gonna take this shade, this green, like dark green kind of shade. It's not like a Christmassy kind of shade. It's more kind of like a dark green, as you can like see from my lid. So you're just gonna do like a halo, and then I'm gonna take this fluffy brush again, and I'm just gonna blend it all. The look is like coming along. You're just gonna have to cut the crease now. I love this concealer to carve, to cut the crease. This is literally like my favorite concealer. This is the concealer 1.0 by Anastasia. And I'm just honestly going to use my finger to like blend it out because I feel like a beauty blender just isn't as good as your finger for this. And I'm taking this Morphe brush right here, and I'm going to use the Morphe Prep and Set. I don't really use this spray as much, which I really should be because it's really good. I really like it. I'm going to take this really like green like foil type of color. I really like this color, but it doesn't really come up like how it looks. Like it looks like that, but like it doesn't really show up on your eyelid like that. I'm just gonna pack it on like a lot. So I'm gonna take the NYX glitter glue right here, and this is the only glitter glue that I use. It's really good. I'll put everything that I use like down below, and I'm just gonna take the glitter glue on, and I'm gonna put it where I put the other shade, like the foil type of shade. So I'm gonna use the NYX glitter, and it looks like this right here. It's in the shade Crystal, and it's so pretty. And I'm just literally gonna pack it on. So before doing like my mascara and lashes, I'm gonna line my like waterline, the bottom, and like my waterline on top with the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, and it's in the shade Black Fever. And it just looks like this. It's really good and really creamy, so you're not going to have to like be really harsh. So then I'm going to now use lashes. These are the double up lashes. I'm using them today, and they're really short, and that's because these are my lashes like when I've had these for a while, and like these are the lashes where like I did not know how to like I didn't know how to cut lashes correctly and stuff, so I just cut them really short, but like they don't look that bad, honestly. I'm gonna use another Morphe brush. It doesn't say a number. It came with like a kit, and I'm gonna mix. So I'm gonna use these two right here. I'm gonna use the same transitions for the under, and then I'm also gonna use this brown right there. And then I'm also going to use that green that I also used. Then I'm going to use a single shadow. It's by L'Oreal, and it's so pretty. This is in the shade Ice Latte, and I would show you guys it, but it's like broken. And the reason why, I don't know how it broke, but I'm trying to turn it into like a loose pigment type of thing. I'm going to be using the NYX Shine Killer, and a lot of people don't like NYX primers, and I feel like they're not the worst, and it just looks like clear. And yeah, I like having clear primers, but a lot of people don't like them, and they're not the worst for me. Like I hear so much reviews, and they're just like, there's people that like literally despise this product, and they're not like the worst. Like Professional is my ride or die. I'm just leaving that as for a break right now because I need to go buy a new one. So yeah, I don't think I've used this primer a lot, but it feels really oily. Like I don't know, like it just feels like really like oily. Like it makes my skin feel like grease ball up in here. I don't know. And I'm gonna use the NYX pore filler right here, and this is like kind of a dupe for Professional. I hear that it's a dupe for Professional, which I mean, like, it's not the worst, but I just don't like how chunky it is. Like, as you can, it's kind of hard. Like, it's literally falling apart, the product, as like I'm like applying it. I don't know why it does that, but all the time it always does that to me. But it's not bad. I like the feeling. It kind of really does remind me of the Professional. This is trying to like mattify it, and like the other one is like so greasy. Like it's so greasy. Like it literally makes me feel like I'm like literally like, it literally makes me feel like I'm way more oily. And like I don't look oily, but it makes me feel like I'm oily. I don't know why. It just feels so weird. I always have to spray my face because it just makes my makeup apply so smoother. So I'm gonna use the Morphe spray. It literally feels so like refreshing, you know. So I'm gonna use this right here, and I'm just gonna clean the top of my brows too. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I've never used this before. This has been in my drawer, like foundation drawer, for so long, and I haven't used it. I don't know what's like been stopping me. I think it's because I don't know why. Like I just have so much foundations that I need to try, literally. Oh my gosh, this is super liquidy. Like this is more liquidy than the matte one. This is in the shade Nude Beige 203. So now I'm going to use my damp beauty blender. Okay, I really like this. Oh my gosh, guys. So on the real, like, I need to talk to you guys. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever. My house is like, I don't know what the fuck, like, if it's haunted or not. Like, that's so fucking scary. But like, okay, so like some paranormal, or like, I don't know how the fuck, like, I don't know how to explain it honestly, but like some weird shit has been going on. Guys, look, do you guys see those like little like, do you guys see those like little like, do you guys see those like little like dots? I don't ignore my crusty nails, but like that's fucking weird. Like there's like white dots. If you guys use this foundation and if that happened to you, or like if I'm supposed to do something, tell me, because I don't know why there was white dots. Like, okay, I don't know how to explain it, but my house is like, okay, I was experiencing some fucked shit today. I have a door that from in my kitchen, and that leads to the backyard. And okay, so that's always locked. Like no one ever really goes to the backyard. Today my mom was like, where's Lena? They call me Lena, by the way, because that's just Angelina, Lena, you know. But I've always been called that like my whole entire life. Since they always call me that, like my mom was like, where's Lena at? Like where did she go? Like did she leave? And I was in the restroom, and then I was like, what? And then she's like, oh, you're in your room? And I was like, yeah, why? And then she's like, oh, she was like, why was the back door open? And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck? Like, and like usually my mom's the only one that goes back there. Like none of the rest of us, like my dad doesn't go in there, my brother don't go in the back, like hardly ever, you know. And like I was like, I don't know, like I don't know what the hell, like did you leave it open or what? And I was like, but in the morning time I did go in the kitchen so I can make myself food, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I was like, no, like I didn't even leave. And she's like, no, like you're lying, like you went outside. And I was like, no, I did not. Like I didn't go in the back. Like, what you mean? And then she was like, then why was the door open? Like who went in there? And I was like, girl, like I did not even go in there. Like what the heck? And I was like, it was probably you, because my mom, like, always goes in the back, like I said. And she's like, no. She's like, what do you mean? Like, I just woke up. And she literally just woke up. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, what the fuck? And, like, I swear, like, in the morning time, I literally, like, okay, upstairs, it's like, okay, my, like, ceiling is, like, wood. Like, yeah, it's, like, wood. And I literally, like, heard footsteps, like, loud ass footsteps. Like I don't know what the fuck, but I heard footsteps like coming up from there, and like it felt like, not felt like, but I heard like footsteps, like someone, like, not, I didn't hear them, but like, you know when like you're walking and like the floor creaks, like I heard that. And I was like, what the fuck, like I'm tripping, like. And I heard that so much. Usually I hear that, but not all the time, you know. I was like, what the hell, like that's so weird. Like I literally heard like footsteps, and my mom was like, oh, like that usually happens when like you have wood floor. But I'm like, bitch, that only happens when like people are fucking walking. Like it's not gonna happen on its own. And then my brother was like, I saw my dad's room door open. And I was like, bitch, what do you mean? And then he was like, yeah, like it literally, like he was playing his game or whatever, or, like on his phone. And like he says that like he saw my dad's room door open, because my brother's room is like so close to my dad's room, and my dad isn't even home like right now. Like I'm only here with my brother, and like my mom like is like in her other room, and like my dad has his own room, but like we still need to get like furniture and all that, like his own bedroom and stuff, so he doesn't really sleep in there, so like that's good. But like okay, so like my brother was like, yeah, I saw it open, and the thing is, it's like when you go, like it was closed, like that door is always fucking closed. I'm taking the Wet n Wild contour, and it looks like this. It's really good though. So yeah, it's like always closed. So then like how the fuck, like, and I was like, what do you mean? And that door is like always closed to the point where like it's closed to the like to the wall. Like someone would have to like turn it and open it, not like open it, like not the wind, and there was no fucking wind like in my house. Like, and then we were like, I was like, what the fuck? And then my brother was like, yeah, I saw that. And I texted my dad, but my dad's like really like my dad doesn't really believe in that type of stuff. Like he's the type where like he literally texted me, like I was like, Dad, there's a ghost in the house, and he was like, stop being a weirdo. Like he literally texted me that. And like if you're like one of my friends, you know that like my dad calls me a weirdo all the time, and like he was like, stop being a weirdo, like it was just the wind. And I was like, bitch, what wind? And then I was telling him how like the door was locked in the kitchen, and like it opened, and he was like, it was probably your mom, she probably went outside and like forgot to close it. And then he was like, just close it. And I was like, if I die, then what? Those were like the paranormal shit that like happened. And yeah, so like hopefully it's like a good spirit, you know, where like, you know, like those like people that are like watching over you or something. I don't know. I need to get some like background check up in this house, you know, because like I don't know. Like I don't know why the other like the last people that like moved out, like why they moved out, like, or what the hell, you know, like I don't know much about the background of this house. So like, you know what, I'm just gonna Google like what the fuck is up. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take some liquid highlighter because I want to be like extra and like super glowy, super dewy. I feel like this look would be perfect to glow to the goddess when you want to go out, you know. That's really pretty. And like I just use my fingers for this, and like, oh, this is so pretty. It's like a pearly type of color. And I'm using the Born to Glow by NYX. Follow me on Instagram and you'll see this look up there already. I'm gonna go in with some pressed powder. This is the same one as I used to set my eyes, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Light Medium. Now I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. I'm gonna be mixing the two contour shades right here. And this is medium cocoa and this is dark cocoa. I'm about to get a snatched nose as well, because I love a snatched nose. I just made myself a new nose, literally. So now I'm just gonna dust it off, like the excess, and as I do that, I'm gonna blend my contour in. Powder literally makes your face feel like velvet, like it's so smooth. Then I'm gonna use the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. It's gonna brighten up your under eyes and everything and just make yourself look so good. I'm gonna spray it with the Milani Make It Last spray, and this is the Morphe Y14 brush, and I'm gonna use the Make Sleek highlighting palette right here. It's so pretty. I'm gonna use both of the highlighting shades. Bathe myself in this highlighter. You guys know I love that glowing highlight, so I just pack like a shitload on. I forgot to apply bronzer. I got too like hyped up for the highlight, but look at that highlighter, like, bitch, like I did that. I'm just gonna bronze up because usually I use my bronzer before my highlight, but I got a little too carried away and I couldn't wait, so I just used my highlighter. But I'm gonna use this e.l.f. like kabuki type of brush. It's not, they don't really have a name for this, but yeah, I'm gonna use a Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and it's so good. I'm just gonna bronze up. So I'm gonna use the Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, and I don't know what this is because this is like a while back, but this is like the collection with the snake. So yeah. And I'm just gonna highlight my nose, make that nose Snatched AF. Now I'm going to take some Milani Luminoso. This is in the shade Nude Thrill. And this is the Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick. And they don't really turn matte, honestly. And then I'm going to use a NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. And then the last thing I'm going to do is going to spray, what's it called, the Milani Make It Last all over my face. So that's the end of this look. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and keep on watching my videos. And yeah, hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, bye guys.